They told me I didn't own my land, but when I showed them who really owned the town, even the mayor stood up in shock. When 62-year-old Samuel Brooks, a retired civil engineer, received a letter from the HOA, he thought it was a joke. They claimed his 5-acre property, passed down by his late father, was community land. But Samuel wasn't laughing. That barn, that soil, every inch carried the memory of his father's sweat and his mother's laughter. When he went to the HOA office, Karen Mills, the HOA president in her late 40s, sat with her arms crossed and said, "Mr. Brooks, our new development includes your area. You'll need to clear out by next month." Samuel clenched his jaw. "You can't own what's already mine." Karen smirked. "Oh, you'll see who really owns what when the lawyers show up." A week later, bulldozers arrived at his fence line. Samuel stopped them with a single piece of paper, a land deed from 1951, signed by the town's founder himself. But Karen just laughed. "That old paper means nothing under our jurisdiction." That night, Samuel didn't sleep. Instead, he dug through dusty boxes in his attic until he found something everyone had forgotten: a survey map his father helped draft as a young engineer. The map proved something incredible. The HOA's entire neighborhood was built on land his family still technically owned. The next morning, Samuel walked into the county courthouse. The clerk recognized the map immediately and called in the town attorney. By noon, the courtroom was packed. HOA members sat smugly, thinking they'd win easily. But when Samuel presented the original title chain, the judge paused. Then he turned to the HOA's lawyer and said, "According to these documents, Mr. Brooks's family holds rights not just to his land, but to the access roads your community uses." The room fell silent. Karen's smile faded. "That can't be right," she shouted. Samuel just looked at her calmly and said, "You said my land belonged to you. Turns out your town still belongs to me." The judge banged the gavel and ruled in Samuel's favor. The HOA not only lost the case, they were ordered to pay damages for harassment. As Samuel left the courthouse, a reporter asked how it felt to beat the HOA. He smiled gently. "It's not about winning. It's about standing for what's right and remembering who came before us. And that's why, my friends, you never underestimate the power of history or the man who still carries it in his heart." If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because justice stories like these deserve to be heard.